Hey, everybody. Y'all know Dennis Schroeder? He's played with about 7 or 8 teams in the NBA, y'all. Well, Dennis Schroeder recently came out and said the trade deadline in the NBA is like modern day slavery. And he said Luka Doncic deal shouldn't be allowed. Wow. He's comparing it to modern day slavery as far as the trade deadline and the way owners are trading players. NBA players. Before we get into this, I just want to say thank you to all of my followers and subscribers. I appreciate your support. Without you, I'm absolutely nothing. If you're new to the channel and you just stumbled across my video, if you enjoy the video, make sure that you like and subscribe moving forward, because I do make good videos and we want to welcome you to the Mr. Magic Buffett Coleman family. Now listen, let's get into this Dennis Schroeder statement that he recently made. As you all may know, Dennis Schroeder, decent basketball NBA player. He has game, and he's a solid player on any team that you place him on. But currently, he was with the Golden State Warriors. Dennis Schroeder owns basketball, and he owns a German league team based in his hometown. And so this is why he can talk about, ownership, because he actually owns a team. So let me get into what he had to say. He says, "I got my own team in Germany. I know how it works," Schroeder said in an interview with NBC Sports in the Bay Area on Monday. "For me, it's a business at the end of the day." And I understand that. This is Schroeder, y'all. I'm quoting Schroeder. Schroeder said that being traded to a different city is a luxury problem. Of course it is. You're still getting paid, but we're going to get a little bit into that too. He said it's a luxury problem, not a real problem. He added that your salary is still the same if you wind up on a new team. Facts, Schroeder. At the same time, now here's where he's going to go in contrast to what he said. He contradicted it. He said at the same time, he said he does not find the trade deadline exciting. He said he thinks it's terrible for the league, that it has become an event that overshadows the games on the schedule during that particular time of the year. And we all know that, y'all. The NBA deadline is like, it's just all the way up to that deadline. There's just all of these assumptions and all the controversy and all the rumors of who's going where. And for a little while, the focus is not on NBA basketball. It is on who's getting traded, who's going where. So I feel him on that particular point. I get him on that. He thinks it's terrible for the league. He said that it's become an event that overshadows a game during that time of the year. He doesn't like that players have no control over where they might land, as there are numerous factors: the personality of the coach, the style of the play, the available playing time, etc., that can change the trajectory of a player's career for the worse. Now I think right there, he done lost his mind. Dennis Schroeder has lost his mind, y'all. You are concerned with the personality of the coach, so owners shouldn't trade you because you go to another team and you might not essentially just like the coach. That's basically what he's saying. Or the coach may decide to detract from your playing time. You may not get as much playing time. Well, guys, these are the guys that own the team. So I don't understand where Schroeder's coming from. After seeing the Dallas Mavericks dump 25-year-old franchise player Luka Doncic out of the blue mere months after he led them to the NBA Finals. Y'all remember he and Kyrie went to the Finals last year, where they got their butt handed to them, but they did get there. Schroeder told NBC Sports Air that something has to change. "It's like modern day slavery," Schroeder said. "It's modern day slavery at the end of the day. Everybody can decide where you're going, but they're the owners, Schroeder. That's just like if you own a tree cutting business or company, and you have cutters, you have tree cutters, you have tree climbers, and you one day decide that you want to change the saw. You don't have to go and ask for permission if you want to change the saws out and bring all new saws to your company. Or if you tell the guy that I want you to work, have another duty on the job. You're the owner. You do what you want to do, right? So I don't understand this point. But yeah, of course, we make a lot of money. This is Schroeder, and we can feed our families. But at the end of this day, if they say you're not coming to work tomorrow, you're going over there, they can decide that. They got to change that a little bit. In the locker room after the Warriors won against Orlando Magic, Schroeder acknowledged that everybody who's in here is blessed. He added that he is grateful that we're here and that we can live this every day. He added, though, that this is kind of crazy that the organization can tell you, we want you to be team first, but you're going over there. It's a lot. Schroeder, who has been traded 5 times in his 12-year NBA career, does not seem to be proposing that trade should be outlawed. He believes, though, that the collective bargain agreement in the NBA should protect certain players, particularly those who have spent significant time with one franchise and had success with that particular franchise. It can't be someone bringing in somebody to the NBA Finals. Schroeder said he's referring to Doncic. He's like, hey, got get you to the finals, then you trade him. Come on, Schroeder. Had Doncic stayed in Dallas this coming off season, he would have been eligible to sign an extension worth a projected $345 million. Right? Y'all get that? $345 million. But now that he's a member of the Lakers, he does not qualify for the super max. And we all know that. So Doncic ultimately is going to lose about $100 million, y'all, okay? But just to be clear here, listen, y'all. Schroeder's out of line. He's out of line on this one because at the end of the day, owners, you compare it to slavery. Well, first of all, enslaved individuals, they didn't get paid for what they did, y'all. NBA players get paid handsomely for what they do, right? So that's number one. And then number two, being a slave, they got beat, they got abused, they was physically abused, they were emotionally abused, and y'all know. So for him to compare it to modern day slavery, I think that's a bit much. I think he's hurt. I think Dennis Schroeder's just hurt because he's been tossed around all over the league, traded, one team to the other. Recently just got traded again, from the Warriors, I do believe. Now he's gone to Utah Jazz, I think. So I think he's just bitter about the fact that he's been traded so much. But to compare it to modern day slavery, compared to slavery, that's a bit much. If you're making $50 million a year and you get traded, you're still making $50 million a year when you go to the other team. It just may not be the ideal position for you. You may not have the ideal coach. You may not get as much playing time, but you're still under contract and you're still going to get paid. So I think that was a little bit too much for him to say that. But anyway, I just wanted to say that I hope that y'all enjoyed the video. I just wanted to share this with y'all about what Dennis Schroeder had to say about, this whole fiasco with the NBA trade deadline. That's a bit too much in my opinion. If y'all have any comments, y'all let me know what you think about Schroeder making a comment that, the NBA trade deadline is comparable to, slavery. Come on. I think it's too much, but that's just my opinion. But anyway, I hope that y'all enjoyed the video. If so, make sure you like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, make sure that you follow me moving forward because I do make good videos and I dig deep to find information that other sources miss, okay? All right, with that being said, I hope that you all have an awesome day. Make sure you take care of yourselves because if you don't, no one else will. Until next time.